Come on.
So tomorrow will have been 3 weeks since Ben Bernanke came out and mentioned that the government was going to start tapering off their purchase program, or the quantitative easing 3 program, and boy, has it been a landslide in mortgage-backed security values ever since, to the tune of well over 400 basis points, almost 500 basis points. Unfortunately, we've lost a lot of value. However, bear in mind that I did say that there could be something that could kind of spark something to stop and maybe interest rates to turn around a little bit, and we may have seen that today. Some of the violence that's occurring, again, I had mentioned if anything happens in Europe, we could start seeing money start moving towards mortgage-backed securities again, and sure enough, as of this morning when I got up, we were down another 41 basis points, and 50 basis points is 0.5 or a half a point in cost for a real estate loan. So it was another alarming downtrend. Well, in the middle of the day, we were up 34 basis points, so a total swing of 75 basis points. That's 3/4 of a point compared to this morning's pricing, and watching the market and making sure that we have an opportunity to now float. It'll be interesting to see, on this candle chart, you can see that today this green activity is good news finally. But notice that we're sitting on this level of support. And so we went over this level of resistance, but we came back down to a nice level of support. Well, of course we don't want bad things happening in Turkey. We don't want violence, but it is helping mortgage-backed securities. Wall Street came down 100 points today. So tomorrow morning, pricing should be significantly better. To the tune, we ended again up only 28 basis points, but considering we were down 41, tomorrow we should see better pricing. And we're going to have to watch it really closely. We're probably going to be floating for a little while, and hopefully if we can get over this line of resistance that we're talking about, it can catapult us out of the 4.25 range and maybe back into the 4% range, and then we'll have to watch the market closely again to see if we might be able to get back into 3.75, or if we're going to fall back down, values going down and yields, and therefore mortgage-backed security interest rates moving upwardly and remaining at this 4.25 level. But for now, let's enjoy what's happening, and we'll get back to you. We also want to talk to you again about our Keys on Time program, our 21-day guarantee. Want to talk to you also about mortgage insurance buyout programs. Right now we're at Loan Docs on a file for a client that had a credit card payment that was just kicking him out of being approved for a 5% down mortgage program. But he had the money from family to pay that $2,400 credit card down to $10. So the monthly payment of $10 a month, but keeping a small balance on that credit card was going to keep his credit risk scores up, as opposed to paying it off and lowering the credit risk scores. So with $10 a month, we squeezed him in. His back-end ratio is 44.93. His interest rate's 3.375. He qualified for a maximum of $264,000, found that home. We did the rapid rescore on his credit, and now we're at Loan Docs, squeezing it in, and we'll be closing early. So anyway, keep us in mind. Look forward to working with you. Keep in mind the Keys on Time guaranteed close in 21 days or on or before your scheduled close of escrow date. Thanks again, and keep Access Real Estate Lending in mind. Take care.